Hi, this is Jack Lumen. You can call me Jack because a lot of friends on the internet already do. My video today, as I promised some of you, is about a self-soothing box, or what's also known as a self-calming box. For those of you that have experienced trauma, especially narcissistic abuse, as I have, and developed complex PTSD or any other trauma response, you can use this box to help calm yourself down. Now, it's your choice what to put in that box. The goal is to choose something soothing to your senses. And again, that's anything you'd like it to be, but something that's soothing to each of your senses. All of this is completely your choice of what you want to do. Now, this is my box right here. Yeah, it doesn't look very much because I took a container of protein powder. Yeah, it was vanilla, and I haven't really cleaned it up completely to make it look good. I just wanted something that I could take around with me as best I can. So you could see this is an unpacking video because I'm going to open this box and let you know what I have inside it. I sometimes call this my balls of feel box because one of my favorite things in the box appeals to a sense of touch. There are some things that are not in this box that I just have elsewhere, but so we'll start with touch. I have a lot of stress balls of different textures, viscosities, just because I like to have that difference in texture. If I'm really stressed out, I like to have a selection of something to choose that's a bit different. Little monster here, kind of gross. You squeeze him and it looks kind of a little bit like cottage cheese, or I'm not going to say what else it sounds like. This one, I don't know if you can see very well, but it says Play-Doh on it. No, excuse me. Needn't. And it's just another similar kind of ball, similar construction to the monster. Got this through Big Five Sporting Goods, if I remember right. It's called Moji Ball series. Different texture and resistance to that. I don't think you can see this very well. It has some stains on it. This is from our local RAIN affiliate, Rape and Incest, National Network. It has this, the center is called SARC, for support.
Resource Center.
They've changed it over time. Yeah, Hufflemom here, my wife is with me. She's giving me some help here. The text is in Spanish, Centro de Apoyo. But yeah, they've changed the acronym now to be Support, Advocacy, and Resource Center, I think, to be a little bit more inclusive. So anyway, this is a promotional material we got from them utilizing their services. A different kind of ball I got here, jelly beads. Again, just here, different senses, so I have something to choose from when I am stressed out. Something else entirely, I don't remember. I think this was, different texture. I think we got this in the grocery aisle and the toy section. I just kind of pick up whatever is available. It is kind of somewhat like the Nido Hufflemom, yeah. It has a different texture. It doesn't have that cottage cheese or ricotta texture like the other ball does. This guy I got at Christmas time at the local Walgreens. A lot is faded. It's supposed to look like a boss or a supervisor. I think it said boss on it at one time. That doesn't matter too much to me. I don't believe in voodoo dolls or anything like this, but just if I'm thinking of a person, maybe I can put out release a little bit of stress thinking of that person. At one time, I had a foam ball that looks like a globe of the earth. So if I feel like I just am upset with everyone, I just want to Hulk smash the earth. I had that globe and I could squeeze the whole thing. This one right here, I actually got, if I remember correctly, from the Walmart sporting goods section, because this is meant as hand occupational therapy or grip strengthening resistance. So that kind of ball there. Some of these I also got at Walmart. They were on clearance. They are, I'm going to look at the tag here. I forget what they were called exactly. Maybe some of you more otaku folk would remember what these are called exactly, because I think they're Japanese inspired, but these are licensed Marvel Comics. MarvelKids.com says on it.
Tsum Tsum. That's what they're called. Tsum Tsum.
Tsum Tsum? Okay. This one's the Hulk.
See, right there.
Okay, let's see if you can. So I don't know.
Tsum Tsum.
Tsum Tsum. Let's see if I can put that up. I don't know if you can see that. But just something that they had put on the clearance rack. I guess just because they weren't selling
the
quick.
Hulk. And
That's
this
the
one's
Hulk. This one is War Machine.
Yeah, War Machine, Mr. Rhodes.
Rhodes.
Mm-hmm. And that one's Ant-Man.
Yep.
And it's still got the tag on it.
This one still has the tag, so let's see, zoom. And Iron Man. Some different things we got. I think Hufflemom has some of these as well.
I have one.
This is something that she made for me, by the way. It's tartan felt with dried beads in them. So again, something different texture. One thing we thought of...
It's a beanbag.
It's a beanbag. One thing we thought of that's really nice, we used this for like felt square. And I don't think I have that in this box anymore. But one thing that you can do if you are so inclined to like maybe a beanbag like this or a piece of felt is to put a little bit of your favorite essential oil. So you have something there something that smells nice.
Here,
Speaking of essential, so I suspect that Hufflemom will feature this in her video because she chose a piece of felt. This is Twilight Sparkle from My Little Pony. Friendship is Magic. You know, guys, I'm not exactly saying I'm a fan, but the rest of my family. Yeah.
I am.
A brony and some Pegasisters, but it still smells of some essential
Recently
oils.
treated with grapefruit.
Yeah.
oil.
Grapefruit
This one.
essential oil. So it still smells essential oil. If that's something soothing to your senses, you could use.
Felt holds the scent pretty well.
And anything you like. And yes, as Hufflemom said, felt fabric does hold the scent very well. How long ago did you treat it?
2 days.
2 days ago. So after
Usually
2
holds
days.
the scent for about a week.
Speaking of essential oils like mint.
Oh, I got it.
Someone calling. That happens sometimes in YouTube land. You can also do something for a taste, and my favorite choice for that is chewing gum.
How can I help you?
She has something in her box. I will link to her channel and to her video when she uploads it. But she has chewing gum, Mentos, if I remember right, in spearmint and peppermint flavors. That's something I like.
Okay,
I don't currently have it in my box.
10
but
minutes. All right, thank you.
Some more, not stress balls per se. They're intended again as grip exercise, grip therapy aids. I don't know if I have all of them here in the box,
Different
but they're
colors
all
represent different
That's
grip
right.
strengths.
That's right. The different colors represent different grip resistance.
The blue one I think is the toughest one.
Blue is the toughest. I can't
And
tell
green
from
is in the middle, and red
this video if you can hear, as I've got earphones in, so you can hear me okay. But she's pointing out that the different colors represent different grip strength resistances. One last thing I have in here, I don't use it as often as I used to, is a fidget spinner.
missing a weight.
It is missing a weight.
It's hard
missing
for
a
it to
weight.
spin without all 3 weights.
So it's off balance because it's lost a weight. That's okay. I don't mind. I don't use these as often. For others in my family, fidget toys mean.
Oh crap! Sorry.
That's okay, folks. The show will go on.
Very sorry.
The fidget toys are very important to members of my family. We have members of the family that are on the autism spectrum, one with a formal autism diagnosis, high-functioning autism. But fidget toys, sky's really the limits. You don't have to limit yourself. I have sometimes picked up things that would be considered more infant or baby toys, nubby balls. It's perfectly fine to use whatever seems like a good deal to you. And I mention this just because sometimes they were less expensive. They were less expensive that way. But those of you that are part of the autism support community, I think you know what I'm talking about with fidget, STEM toys, STEM being short for stimulation. Just use whatever you feel suits you good. If our 18-year-old decides to make a video, that may be something that may be part of that. So what Hufflemom's showing here is she and our 18-year-old, they like glitter.
It's a glitter bottle.
Glitter bottles, and glitter balls.
To calm you down when you're
They find that soothing and comforting too. This was made from a plastic water bottle, glitter,
glue,
Elmer's clear glue,
and
water.
also glitter glue.
Things just of different viscosities so that you can shake it up and look at the glitter. So again, this isn't mine. This is going to be part of Hufflemom's video. And there's lots of different things that you can do in that regard, that you can make yourself or you can buy, that sort of thing. things like lava lamps. Again, these decisions are all up to you, whatever you'd like to do, what you find self-soothing, and again, what you can keep in the box. Just as a quick teaser, if she wishes to show it, what Huffle Mom will have in her video is she chose to use a craft toolbox to organize and store all of her things. I think it works. I like mine, but she finds that it works really well for her to keep her things organized the way that she wants to be able to find things quickly. Because again, if you deal with complex PTSD like we do, and it's hard to think, executive dysfunction is going on. So again, just a teaser surprise, the gum I was telling you about, fidget toy, but I'm going to go ahead and allow her to do that as a part of her video so she can talk to you about what she chooses to put in her self-soothing box. Anyway, that's about it, guys. That's about all I have for today. I hope you found this helpful. I don't really have a whole lot of content at my channel. I'm trying to change that. So please hit like if you wish. If you wish to subscribe. I have chronic pain, some health issues, so I don't upload very much at all. You can look at the history. This is the first one I've done in a long time. So anyway, that's it for now. Thanks, everybody.